Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome to another Lunch with Lisa. I'm Lisa Warner. I am the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing. It's a book that I wrote after I healed myself completely naturally from cancer, simply by shifting my consciousness, changing the way I looked at what was happening in my body. And today I want to talk about the darkness. I want to talk about energy and the what's happening on a subtle energy level. In the universe, there is light. The darkness is the lack of light, is where the light is not getting in. We are beings of light. We are meant to shine. We are meant to be happy, lightness, lightness of being, joy, ease, peace. Like that is the true nature of who we are. We are beings of light. We are not physical. We are quantum. We are energy. We are pure consciousness. But in this universe that we live in, there has been a battle between dark and light for a very long time. When the darkness becomes embodied in our human forms, the darkness becomes intelligent. And the darkness wants to thrive. And the only way darkness can thrive is on our light. It is our light that feeds the dark. So for a very, very long time on this planet, the darkness has actually been in charge on this planet. This is why we have war and crime and punishment and disease and disasters and all kinds of things. When we look at this from a quantum level, this is not about pointing fingers at anybody or any groups of people. This is about looking at the quantum level. We all have subtle energy bodies. It's like I talk about it like a Russian stacking doll. The physical body is like the littlest doll in the middle. And then all of the other dolls would represent all of the other layers of our bodies. These are quantum layers. They exist in non-physical form. We have an emotional body, a mental body, an etheric body, a causal body, all kinds of other bodies that we are trained to not look at, to not notice. We're not taught to notice energy. And although we can't see energy with our eyes, we feel it with our body. The body is the sensory receptor of energy. It both receives and transmits energy. And what the body transmits gets reflected back in physical form. This is just simply how the energy works. It's how the universe works. This is what is called the law of attraction. It's like what we are emitting then gets reflected back to us in physical form. We are non-physical beings inhabiting or animating physical vessels so that we can have a physical experience. We can bring our thought patterns, we can bring our ideas, our creations into physical form. But because we're only taught to look at the physical form, we're not taught to see what is generating the physical form. So when our physical bodies start to take on a form that we don't enjoy, whether it's pain or tumor or sickness, we're not trained to notice where that came from. We're trained to believe that, whoa, we're just being attacked by something. We're being attacked by a disease. We caught something. Yes, we did. We caught something, but not what we think we caught. We caught darkness that infiltrated our energy field. Darkness, shame, blame, fear, doubt, guilt, any of the negative or unpleasant energies that infiltrate our energy field. If we do not notice the darkness that infiltrates our light and clear it out, that darkness takes up residence in our aura, in our energy bodies. Call it the light body. And when the darkness takes up residence in our light, it starts to feed on our light. And where the darkness is eating our light is not shining there. Our energy is not flowing through there. And when this happens, our bodies respond. Depending on where and what form that darkness has taken coming into our energy field, the body is designed to show us, point to where the darkness has gotten in, where the distortion happened in the beginning. Our bodies are on our side. Our bodies are working exactly the way they're designed to work. There is never anything wrong with our bodies. Our bodies are literally trying to tell us where the darkness needs to be removed from our energy field, where we are carrying past traumas, where we are carrying emotional wounds. The trauma, the emotional wound, that is the darkness that comes in and attacks us. We're not being attacked by diseases. We're being attacked literally by the darkness. It's where the darkness has infiltrated our light. So just like you see in my logo here, the person inside this globe, the globe represents the aura, and we each have one. This aura is all of the other Russian stacking dolls, all of these other quantum layers of ourselves, all of the other dimensional selves. And because we are not tuned into the subtle energies, these subtle energies keep getting in, getting in, getting in, getting in, and we don't notice it because we're so busy thinking like, oh my God, I can't believe this. What am I gonna do? I don't know why I don't feel well. I don't know why I wake up in the morning. I just feel like, oh my God, another day. I don't know what to do. We're not meant to be like that. Our original design is to be one with nature, one with all of creation, to have our light fully shining, to embrace life, to enjoy life, to be able to communicate with all life around us. But that hasn't happened for thousands upon thousands of years on this planet because the darkness has literally been in charge. There has been more darkness than light on this planet for a very, very long time. And if we don't understand that has literally been a battle between these energies, the darkness and the light, we won't see the battle between the dark and the light. It shows up in the external world as wars, as crime and punishment, as all of these different things, all of these different ways that we, being the light, just wanting to live in peace and ease with our neighbors, being able to travel freely on this planet, everywhere that doesn't happen, everywhere we're being attacked, everywhere we're being cut off from each other, everywhere we're being ruled over. These are all manifestations of the darkness. Our bodies do not have diseases the way we think they do. And I can speak directly firsthand to this because when I found myself facing cancer, I was traumatized. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm being attacked by some killer disease. What's happening to my body? I don't know what to do. Oh, and all of this fear. But when I looked at the medical models, like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do chemo. I don't want to do radiation. I don't want heavy duty pharmaceuticals, and I certainly don't want somebody cutting off any body parts that I was born with because they're all there for a reason. I wanted to keep them all. So I couldn't go that route. I had to learn to go within. I had to learn to ask for guidance from my guides, from source. And when I did that, I got answers. I found that all the answers are inside. And when the guidance came through, it said, hey, Lisa, your body's not being attacked by some killer disease. Your body is functioning exactly the way it's designed to function. It's responding to your emotional input. And I knew 100% that that was true because I was living with shame and blame and fear and doubt and guilt and worry and all these things. And I had all these symptoms in my body. And finally, I understood, wait a second. The shame, the blame, the fear, the doubt, the unworthiness, none of these things belong to me. All of these things are of the darkness. They're not of the light. We are beings of light. And it's our job to start tuning in to the subtle energies and start clearing the subtle energies from our energy field. This is what happened. This is healing. This is the true nature of healing, is bringing all of ourselves back into wholeness, is to be clearing the darkness from the light so that we can just shine. We can just be radiant. We can be happy. We can be joyful. We can be healthy. We can be free. We can live in peace and harmony. This is what's happening en masse in this planet right now. We are moving from the age of darkness into the age of light, meaning we are moving from the time where darkness has been in charge of this planet, has been ruling over this planet. And we are moving back into the light. But the only way to do that is to clear the darkness from the planet. And in order to clear the darkness from the planet, we have to clear the darkness from ourselves. We have to learn how to notice the subtle energies. And when we learn how to notice them, it's really easy to notice them because they feel like crap. Fear does not feel good in our bodies. It doesn't sound good in our mind. Oh my God, I'm afraid this is good. Oh my God, what's going to happen? Blah, blah, blah. Right? All of these thoughts, they're noisy. The fear in the body, it makes the body contract. It makes the body feel heavy or jittery, anxiety. There's not a pill for that. There's a clearing the energy of anxiety out of our energy field. Your light is more powerful than any pill ever invented. Your light is what is needed for your health and your happiness. We have to start really dumbing this all the way down to dark and light. Like, it doesn't get any simpler than that. Where are you holding darkness in your energy field? Where are you holding on to wounds from the past? Where are you carrying shame or guilt or a sense of unworthiness or doubt, fear? We are grand beings of light. We are creator beings, and we are creating in every moment of every day, whether we recognize it or not. We don't have to wait and create disease before we figure out we're carrying this in our bodies. We are embodying these energies. And our physical bodies, these amazing biological structures, these intelligences, are showing us where we have embodied the darkness, where we have not cleared the traumas from our past, where we are allowing the emotional wounds to fester. We have been taught there's a pill for that. Well, guess what? No, there's not. There's awareness for that. There's consciousness for that. There's your own light for that. We each have been given everything we need to be healthy and happy and peaceful, at ease, free, thriving, abundant. But that darkness has cut us off at the knees, using money as a means to enslave us, disconnecting us from nature by encouraging everybody to live in cities and towns and houses. We are literally, our design is to literally live in nature, being one with our surroundings, being able to telepathically communicate with the trees, with the birds, with the rocks, with the animals, with the waters. When we live in harmony with nature, nature provides everything we need. But that's not where we're at the moment. So we have to start noticing the difference between the dark and the light inside. We have to learn how to tune in to the subtle energies and clear out the ones that don't belong to us. clear out the darkness so that we can be the light that we are. This is the true nature of healing. This is how we as humanity are going to restore this planet, how we are going to bring heaven to earth. And it's as simple as noticing the difference between the darkness and the light, and refusing to participate in the darkness, refusing to entertain the darkness, refusing to entertain the thoughts of, oh my God, I'm not okay. What's wrong with me? And look beyond the thoughts. Tune into the energy that's generating the thoughts. And start to clear out that energy. It's actually really, really simple. But we have to start recognizing that it's not our body's fault. Our bodies are not malfunctioning. We are not sick. We're actually healing. The sickness is actually the peak of healing. Backwards, the darkness has tricked us. And this is not about people. This is about literally energies. The darkness has tricked us into looking from the dark side. Sickness, the symptoms of the body functioning exactly the way it's designed to function, meaning sometimes it's designed to create extra cells, which are then called a tumor. So the tumor, we can either see it as, hey, this is how my body is helping me, or we can see it as, oh my God, I'm being attacked by a killer disease. The tumor is a tumor. That's it. The body has created it on purpose. The darkness has tricked us into believing that there's something wrong with the body because of the tumor. That's not supposed to be there. Actually, yes, it is. It's actually there to save your life. But when we start fighting it like the darkness wants us to fight, we're literally fighting our own bodies. So are you willing to start to see differently? Are you willing to start to see what the real true battle on this planet is? And it's nothing in physical form, and it's not about people. It's about energy. It's about clearing away the darkness. And yes, there are some people on this planet who have fully embodied the darkness. But that's not you and me. We are the light, and the light always prevails. And when we stop participating in the darkness and the dark agendas that have been set up on the planet, the darkness just simply goes away. It can't sustain itself without our participation. Disease cannot sustain itself in your body without your direct participation. And by your direct participation, I mean trying to fight it, fearing it, begrudging your body, not loving your body. Love is the answer to all questions. Why? Because love and light are the same thing. When you turn your light back on, you heal. When you stop participating with the darkness, you heal. When you stop fighting diseases and start recognizing the divine perfection of your cellular structure, you heal. Are you willing to look at the very simplest form of energy on this planet, dark and light? Are you willing to look inside and recognize the darkness so you can simply clear it out? When you are shining your light, when you are happy, when you are excited, when you're enthusiastic, when you are actively clearing out the darkness, you shine, you become empowered, and you heal yourself. Because ultimately, there is nothing wrong with you, ever. It's just that the darkness has crept its way into your energy field and has dimmed your light. Are you willing to believe, to recognize that it really truly is that simple? I hope this was helpful to you today. If you'd like to know more, you can find me at connectingyoutoyou.com. And on my page, there I have a shop on my page, and in that shop, there is a little class called The Rose and the Globe. And it's a very simple yet powerful technique to start clearing out the darkness from your energy field. If you would like something that is very simple, I encourage you to check that out, because you have the power to turn your own light back on. You have the power to clear the darkness, not only from your own life, but from this planet. We are powerful beyond measure. One person clearing the darkness has more power than 10,000 who have not. Be that powerful. You can do it. Thanks for joining me for another Lunch with Lisa. I'm Lisa Warner. I'm the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing. You can find it on Amazon. And if you want to know more about me, find me at connectingyoutoyou.com. Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope this was helpful. Until next week, create for yourselves a great week, because you can. Bye for now.